It is an honor, and I know we've been here before sharing our economic situations and our good things and some of our tougher things. But I'm here tonight to point out and share a few things about what's going on in the city of Shelton. As you know, we've all been in a recession. I appreciate Linda's comments about that, and Patty's in particular about the rainbow, because that's really what it's all about. We have to think about that rainbow out there. It's important. What I have, and I have to do this, and this is primarily for Commissioner Linda Ring-Erickson, who said she can't go to a city presentation without a PowerPoint, so we're dedicating this to you. And what I'd like to do is, our theme for this year is really proactive financial management coupled with the issue of sustainability. But what I'd like to do is roll through some pictures and show you what we've been doing the last year. So Dave, if you want to go ahead. This is a picture of our fire station, and many of you know we've been working on that for a while. It's coming along, it's finished. We have a couple of certifications to go, and there'll be an open house. Great job. We kept the old portion of the fire station. You see in the next photo, we also kept a mural, which looks pretty sharp when you have an opportunity to go over there to see this. Velma Graves was one of the artists for this. Dave, next. We've completed some improvements to our sewer plant. In fact, we've been doing a lot of that. These two slides coming up. One is Goldsboro Creek crossing, and we have the pump station that we put down at Neelan Park, which many think it's the new barbecue stand, but it's a sewer pump lift station. We're totally out of Goldsboro Creek with sewer right now, so that's good for oysters, it's good for the environment. Next, Dave. This is a view of the satellite sewer plant that is out near the airport. This was completed last year. We're using it. It's a great addition, because it's one thing I think you're going to see for our economy is going to help us all, in that the State Patrol is, the Correction Center is looking at siting a new facility in Mason County, and this may very well be one of the pieces that trips it for us, in addition to the land, as we have sewer capacity. This is another project. We're doing basins in town. They're not very colorful. Most of it's underground, but we're redoing most of our sewer basins when money is available. This is one example of that. This is Basin 2. Next. Like another example of Basin 2. This is the Wallace-Neeland overlay that we did last year. This was one of the things that we needed to do, and street improvement, where money is available and grants are available, we get that done. This is an overview of our main sewer plant. We are probably about halfway through on a close to $35+ million project that includes this and what we call Basin 5. Next. This is the water line going out Johns Prairie. This again is done last year. This will bring more economic development to Mason County, because it'll bring fire flow and water to Johns Prairie for industrial development, and it's a great thing. You don't see this anymore. That's our old sewer plant. The next photo will tell you what it looks like, and that's exactly what it looks like. It's gone. Finances. Would like to just take a few minutes, and I know I'm on a short leash here. We've completed a lot of projects, but it wouldn't be possible without working on sustainability. We've had ongoing revenue issues, and we came up with a policy in 2008 that said we will spend only what we take in. And Dick was there when we did that. It's a policy that says if we get one-time money, we use it for one-time projects, and if we have extra money, we'll use it. We replenish that. One of the other goals that we have, obviously, is prosperity. We want to be business friendly and provide living wage jobs for our community. Next up, we'd like to talk just a little bit about 2011, how we got where we are. We had some things that we needed to do this year to balance our budget. We've been taking every step to keep a balanced budget, which we're obligated to do. And one of the things that we said, we'll get there this year if we can get about 4 things done. One of them, thanks to you, voters, was the formation of Metropolitan Parks District. We now have a separate parks budget, dollars are dedicated, and we're seeing improvements there. We wanted those parks to continue. We also tried, but interestingly enough, didn't get there because the public wasn't ready for it yet, to do an annexation of our fire services. We are working with the tax dollars that we are collecting for our fire service this year, whether it was Mason 5 or us, we're using those dollars. We also renewed, thanks to the voters, our our medical EMS levy. And probably the big hats off goes to all of our 80+ employees who stepped up to the plate and are doing the following. There is no cost of living allowance increase this year. There are no wage increases this year. Everybody stepped up and is biting a bigger chunk of medical cost from the commission on down. That's kind of how we got where we are. And finally, we want to focus on just thanking you in particular for your support for what we've been trying to do. I really said, roll up your sleeves, let's get on with what we have to do. The recession has been with us, leave it behind, let's continue to work on solving the problems. And I'll say to state government and federal government, do us no harm, no more unfunded mandates.